guys, welcome back to some more AFK Arena. So it's finally patch day, which means we have the brand new hero, which is Sion. And overall, utility-wise, we're starting to see him used in a bunch of different places. So I'm excited to hop on here today and summon him out and see if we can get some copies. Now, looking at the hero itself, again, a lot of utility. Now, the question is, the next hero that is coming could be his mother, which is going to be a highborn draconic hero. But what I'm looking to get out of this summon is hopefully get some of the copies of the highborn draconic heroes within the Dragon Isle. Now, of course, we are also going to have the opportunity to get a lot of free copies of him, which I like. In here, you do get 4 total free copies. So if you've been saving your resources, been saving your summons, I believe when Kregor came out, this was actually released, the limited summoning rewards kind of to incentivize or to make it easier to hire and build these Draconic heroes. So overall, we have 274 scrolls. Now remember, they are pretty expensive. So looking at these two, we'll drop them 2 out because we already have them at the 5 stars. Most of these we do have built up quite a bit. Even looking at Polina right here, we have most of them already at 5 stars, and we're to the point we do have quite a bit of food. We're getting some extra copies out of there. And then of course, when it comes to the highborn draconic heroes, right here is Lan. Lan is the one I'm building. I'm not building the new one, not building Skyland. Lan is going to be the focus for the one that we're building out of here. Now that's the other reason why I'm kind of excited the next hero, if it is the highborn draconic hero, is because we're going to get insignias to build out Lan. I'm not going to build a new one, which means it's going to be kind of 2 weeks of a bye week, because I don't have to build that hero itself. So again, I'm pretty happy that I don't have to build the hero. So let's go ahead and get in these summons. You'll also notice, guys, we have 228,000 diamonds. Now, diamond summons in here are very expensive. They run 5,000 diamonds a summon, which is a lot to do and a lot to get. There is the first copy, which is a copy of Kregor. I don't know how many copies I need of him specifically to build him out or have him completely done. There's a copy of Polina. Same with Polina. Polina was at 2 stars, so I don't know exactly what we need or how much more we do need to build her out as well. There's a copy of Milion. So we're getting everybody except the one that we are looking to get in the entirety. There's another copy of Polina. I think that's going to add 1 more star on there. And I'm seeing how the luck is going to be coming with this one. There is another single one, which is Nyla. Nyla's not even the wish list, but we still pulled her because I believe we do have that empty slot. And there's a double, guys. And finally, a copy of Sion. We definitely need to get some of these, especially because I don't want to go through all of the diamonds. But there is a single copy of Sion, and then another one with Kregor. And I'm almost wondering, because if we get them to 5 stars, if I put them in the wish list at 5 stars, we can still summon them, so it really doesn't make that big of a difference. And I want to see, let's see if we can get, there's another copy of Sion. So let me see what we have, 124 left. But I want to see what we have to build within here with our Draconic heroes, because I know, again, we have a lot of copies. Even thinking a lot of the food is going to be used that we have. We have a lot of copies of Gorgie, but finishing out the rest of these with Polina. And then, of course, Kregor as well, still being used in Treasure Scramble in some formations. And I think as we get a couple more of our Draconic heroes, I want to see a Draconic hero tower. Just me probably at this point, but it would be pretty cool to see if we had the ability to get, and look at that, 120, so 120. That's going to yield us 2 more copies of the hero. So let's go ahead and do another 14. And it was highborn. There it is, guys. It is Hildwyn. Oh, even though it is Hildwyn, we are looking for those highborn Draconic heroes. That is awesome to see. Again, I know we get him out of the shop, and I'm not really too concerned with him, but that is a free highborn Draconic hero. Again, the cost of them are just kind of silly. And that looked like another one. That might have been another one. And we did, guys. And there is Skyland. So we unlocked Skyland with a regular summon. That is almost, what, 2 summons away for highborn Draconic heroes. That is incredibly, incredibly lucky. Funny, we were just talking about the streaming luck and with the heroes popping out. And that was 2 highborn Draconic heroes that we just got. And that's a 3rd? No way. Guys, that is a 3rd highborn Draconic hero. Wow. I'm almost tempted to use all of my diamonds just for the fact that we just got 3 highborn Draconic heroes out of here. You talk about the ability to save some of those emblems, and that was double copies of Skylan. They definitely built him up a little bit more. Again, still need copies of Lan. There's another copy of Sion. That is crazy. Can we see? That was a 4th. No way, dude. No way. There is Gwen. That is 4 highborn Draconic heroes that we just got out of this summons. I am stunned at how crazy this is. That is 4 highborn Draconic heroes. There's a copy of Cassius. Wow. And I'm almost wondering, just go through here with diamonds. Let me do one summon with diamonds and see where we're at. There is Kregor again. Boom, that gives me pretty much, I believe, everything else at this point. But guys, that was a lot of highborn summons. 4 highborn summons in there. All right, let's see where we can build him up. And then we'll go look at diamonds. That gives another star, it looks like, to Kregor. Kilgore, if you want to call him that. So there we go. So there's 1 copy right there. Then I'm thinking all of these are what we're going to use for food. Now remember that we already do have Nyla and we have Cassius already up to 5 stars. So I am actually going to use both of them because we don't have the ability to build them any further, anything like that. Those would just be extra copies kind of sitting here. That does take Sion to Mythic right there. I believe 1, 2, 3, we need a little bit more food and then more copies of Sion, which we have 1 right there. Then we'll be able to build them up. All right, let's get into the diamonds, guys. We have seen 4, so that, again, does complete that in the entirety. That is crazy. That is absolutely crazy. All right, let's see what we can do. Do some damage with these diamonds. We need 2 more copies of Sion. And then we will have him at Ascended. Then 2 more for, there is Pulina, but 2 more for getting the 1 star on him so we can actually do the engraving on there and build him up quite a bit. There is a copy of Kregor. Could we see another highborn Draconic hero, guys? And there's a double. Gives us Pulina and Cassius. We're going to have Cassius and probably Nyla to use as food again. And we're not going to have to use all of these copies of Gorgie. But another double. Look at the luck here, guys. Cassius and Pulina. Come on, Sion. There is another copy of Pulina, and I believe that is going to complete her in the entirety. Another copy of Kregor. They are really not wanting to give me any copies of this hero, guys. We're getting pretty lucky. There we go. There's a copy of Sion. Where's another highborn? Could it be Sion? It is Cassius again. And I know 5,000, this goes through diamonds really, really fast. I want to see 1 more. There's Melion. I want to see 1 more copy of Sion, and then we'll go ahead and build them, see where we're at, and see how much damage we've done with the diamonds. But like I said, the next hero, being a highborn Draconic hero, we're not going to worry about building at all. That takes us to 113 for diamonds. Let's see what we got here. That, again, is a lot more copies, but I believe that is going to pretty much finish out a majority of these heroes. Yeah, that takes her to 5 stars. Kregor is at 4 stars. Melion, that does take 3 stars, so pretty much done right there. Then, of course, we have the double copies there, and both of those are 5 stars. So let's grab a copy of Gorgie. We'll use Pulina, and we'll use Cassius. Extra bonus food out of there. I like it. There we go. He goes to Ascended just like that. I don't think we have any more copies, do we? We do not. So there he is at Ascended. 1, 2, 3 are done right there. Look at it. 2 right there. 2 right there. We also do have Hildwyn. But we need some copies of Land. We have 1. We need 1 copy. I'm going to have to keep going. I'm going to have to keep going to build this out, guys. Because we need 1 single copy. Let me use the last 4 actual scrolls. Because they're sitting here bothering me. Come on. Need 1 single copy. Let me actually drop Lena out of the wish list. That gives us our final 3 right there. Don't know if it makes a difference, but let's see if we can get this last copy of Sion. Come on, there. Is it? It is. No, it is Cassius. I feel like they're going to make us work for this last one. A lot of copies of Gorgie in there. There we go. Another single, which is Sion. There we go. All right, so we end with 88,000 diamonds. Still a lot in there. Again, didn't get any copies of Lan, but we got 4 copies of those Highborn Draconic heroes, which is kind of crazy. There he is. And of course, we're going to stick with Lan. This should add actually quite a bit. We got Skyland out of here as well as some other heroes. So that does give us a lot more to build within the Wormcrest Sanctuary. That also is going to give us some more points. Go ahead with that Dragon Forge, which again, I don't understand. I'm assuming that with the Highborn Draconic that's coming, this part is actually going to be built up a little bit further, or they're going to let us build it up a little bit further. Even here, we have 21 engraving. Let's go ahead and take this to 30 engraving. There we go. And I think we do have enough to get some more levels in here. Again, we're at the point with this where we can go ahead and build this out. We have 11 more hours, but we got 4 copies of Highborn Draconic heroes, guys. That is crazy. There's some more copies of Gorgie. Let's throw the star on him, and we are going to build him up. Now, of course, with him being a damage dealer, you know, we can do the furniture in a little bit, but building him up as a damage dealer does require a pretty large investment, is what we normally see. So there's 2 levels to the Elder Tree. That is going to make a big difference when it comes to the stats that we are picking up in every single classification of AFK Arena. Let's drop him into the Resonating Crystal. 976, guys. We are coming up on 1,000 levels in AFK Arena. It's incredible. So there we go. We haven't built. Now, I know furniture-wise, I know I don't really have any furniture for him. But again, Lan is already at a plus 40 signature item. So I feel like we could really build him out quite a bit. We have a ton of resources in here. Let's go ahead and max that one out. There's the 10, there's the 20, there's the 30. And then, of course, in here, we'll try to build it out the same. But we have a lot of these. Yeah, so insufficient. Let's finish this out. There is the 40, guys. Sion can enter the Windwalker state when he has more than 20 stacks of Gale Blessing, during which normal attacks will throw an extra spinning blade. That looks phenomenal. I like it. That is awesome. Take him to a 40. Now, of course, Draconic gear. Best of luck to that. We'll go ahead and equip the tier gear on him. Now, engraving, the exact same. We are saving for him. So there is our 30 engraving. There is our 60 engraving. Boom, very easy up to a 60. Now, of course, looking at the nodes, crit damage amplification, that are kind of the bonus nodes. Crit damage amplification. Crit damage amplification is going to be a big requirement. Not really worried about the defensive nodes. You can see defense HP, but I want to build out this this attack node, which we need 1 more to build this out. So boosting up the crit damage amplification plus the attack for this hero is going to make a really big difference. So we'll actually take him to a 68 based on the skills and abilities that he has. And of course, guys, like I said, gear, best of luck there, but we do have some pretty big collections on here. Physical gear, so definitely happy to build out Sion. All right, guys, so that is going to do it for today's video. Going to have to add some furniture on him because unfortunately I don't have many Poke coins as it sits right now, but we will definitely get some furniture on him. So let me know in the comments what you guys think about the new hero and the summoning today. And as always, thank you guys for watching.